Okay. Today we will start the 12th house.
12th house.
12, 1, 2, 12th.
Yeah, 12th house.
Sir, 12th is the house of expenses, expenditure.
Yeah.
12th is the house of hospitalization.
Of what?
Hospitalization.
Oh, hospitalization, yeah.
Then 12th is the house of imprisonment.
Yeah.
12th is the house of investments.
Investment, yeah.
12th is the house of research.
Research.
Yeah. New inventions.
Yeah.
And 12th is the house of a new environment, a distant place.
Yeah.
So people will come to you for 2 or 3 reasons. The first one, we want to settle down abroad.
Yeah.
Is there any chance to settling abroad?
Yeah.
Second, I want to do the journey abroad.
I see.
Just for sightseeing and others, just for pleasures.
Yeah.
Third, they will come, I want to invest in real estate or in the gold or in the commodities. Will it be beneficial for me or not?
Yeah.
The fourth, will I go to imprisonment anytime in life?
Yes, I see.
Okay, so these are 3-4 questions. So one by one, we'll take each of the topic.
Yeah.
First, we'll check settling abroad.
I see.
Write down for the settlement abroad. You need to check one ascendant subsublord, the 12th house subsublord. 12th will be the primary cusp.
Yeah.
And along with 12, we have to see the 11th subsublord and the 4th subsublord. See, in horary astrology, 4th is the current residence.
I see.
If somebody asks through the horary, it means you will have to read the 4th house also.
Yeah.
It must get linked with the 3rd and 12.
Yes.
Only then the person will be able to move, otherwise not.
Yes.
Okay, so you write down the linkages for it, A arrow BCD.
I see.
A arrow BCD.
Okay.
Under the A, you write down this is 1, 4, 11, and 12 subsublots.
4,
1, 4, 11, and 12.
11, and 12. Okay. 1, 4, 11, and 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
And write down involving 12.
Involving 12. Okay.
Committing to 3 and 9.
Committing to 3 and 9.
Final confirmation 3, 12, 4, 11.
3, 12, 4, 11. Okay.
3 means the movement, the leaving the current place. 12 means the new environment where she or he is going. 4 and 11 means the resident abroad.
Yes.
Okay. The next linkage involving 3.
Involving 3.
Committing to 9.
Excuse me. Yes.
Involving 3, committing to 9.
Okay.
Final confirmation same. 3, 10, 4, 11, etc.
Yeah.
Next linkage involving 11.
11.
It is an indirect linkage.
Yeah.
Committing to 3 and 9.
Okay.
Final confirmation same.
Okay.
Next linkage involving 4. Suppose 12 is not involving, 3 is not involving, 11 is not involving. Then you can check if 4th is involving or not. The house of current residence.
Yeah.
Committing to 3.
Committing to 3.
Involving 4, committing to 3.
Yeah.
And 9.
And 9.
Final confirmation same.
Okay.
So this sort of the linkage should establish in the horoscope.
I see.
All the subsublord means ascendant, the 4th, 11th, and 12th.
Yeah.
They should become the significator like this. Okay. Now, I'm sharing a chart here for checking the genuineness. You will check moon or its star lord in 12 or in 3 or in 9 or in 11.
I see.
I'm sharing a chart here. You got the chart?
Yeah.
Okay, I showed you the basic data. The number given by this gentleman is 276.
276.
And see the question.
Yeah.
See here, settle abroad. Will I settle down abroad permanently?
Yes.
This is a question related to leaving his own country and going to another country.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And he wants to settle down abroad there permanently.
Mhm.
It means his fourth house must get linked with the third and 12.
Yeah.
Only then he will be able to move from here.
Yeah.
And the primary cusp 12th subsublord must make relation with the 3 and 9, 4 and 11 and 12, etc.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, sir, the first point is we constructed the chart. Write down.
Yeah. Mhm.
We constructed the chart according to the number 276.
Yeah.
Point number 2, fixing the ascendant. There is no need to change the ascendant
Yes. Yes.
because the question is asked by the native for himself.
Mhm.
Point number 3, we will check the genuineness now.
Yeah.
Check moon or its star lord.
So the moon star lord is Ketu.
First
So
of all, you check the moon itself.
Yeah.
See, I tell moon is appearing in 3.
Yeah.
It means living, the movement.
Yes. 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 Yes.
4 means the residence.
Yes.
And 9, the long journey.
Yes.
Moon is appearing in 9, the long journey.
Yeah.
The moon is also appearing in the 11th. It is the resident.
Mhm.
And see, moon star is Ketu.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Ketu is nowhere appearing in 3 or 4 or 9 or 12, but Ketu is there in 12.
Yeah.
And Ketu represents Saturn and Mars.
Yes.
Okay. And see, Saturn is there in 4 very strongly.
I see. Yeah.
And, and Mars is there in 11 and 12.
Mars 11 and 12.
Okay. So will you agree that the genuineness of this query stands?
It's clear. It's a genuine question.
Okay. Will
Yeah,
you agree? Will you agree or not? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Now,
it's a
sir,
genuine question.
Very correct. Now, one by one, we will lead. First of all, you check the ascendant subsolid promise.
Yeah.
Ascendant subsolid is Venus. Write down.
Yeah.
Mark an arrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Check.
so Venus is in Mercury, Moon, Venus.
Venus. Very correct. Venus is in Mercury star, Moon sub, and Venus sub.
Mm-hmm.
My first preference, I will check Mercury in the 12th, the house of settling abroad.
Yes. Yes.
And see, Mercury is the resident of the 12th house.
Yeah.
Mercury is the resident of the 12th house. It means there is the involvement of 12th.
Yes. Yes.
And Mercury is also appearing in 3 and 4.
Yeah.
It means there is the relevant involvement of 3, 4, and 12.
Very clear. The commitment.
Now, yes, Venus is in the sub of
Venus in the sub of the moon.
Moon we have already checked. Moon is there in 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Write down moon appearing in 3, 4, 9.
Yeah.
11.
Alignment 11. Yeah.
This is a very good linkage.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And what is the final confirmation?
Venus.
Venus, you see, Venus is not appearing in 3, not appearing in 4. Venus is there in 12.
So Venus is in 12.
Okay. And Venus is the resident of 11th house with positional status.
Yeah.
Write down.
Mm-hmm.
Now, ascendant subsolid, it has involved 3, 4, and 12.
Yeah.
The commitment is with the 3, 4, 9, and 11.
Mm-hmm.
The final confirmation is 12 and 11.
And they're all favorable.
But yes, it is capable. Ascendant is capable.
Yeah.
Now come down, read the promise of 12th house subsublord, the Mool Bhav, the primary cusp.
I see.
See, what is the 12th subsublord?
The 12th house sublord is
Is Venus
Wow.
also.
Yeah.
It is Venus. We have already studied.
Yes.
Now read the 11th house subsublord.
Yeah.
11th house subsublord is Mars.
Okay. Mars. Okay.
Okay. Mark an arrow.
So Mars is in Mars, Jupiter, Rahu.
Mars, Jupiter, Rahu. And Rahu represents Sun and Ketu. Rahu
Okay.
represents Sun and Ketu.
Yeah.
And Ketu represents Saturn and Mars.
Yeah.
Write down Ketu oblique Saturn oblique Mars.
Yes. We already looked at Ketu.
Yes. Now Mars is in Mars star.
Yeah.
Check. Does Mars appear in 12?
Is the Lord of 12? Yeah.
Yes. Write down Mars is appearing in 12.
Yeah.
Mars is also appearing in 11. Indirect relation may be. There are
Yes,
direct
yes.
and it. So there is
Yes,
the
very
involvement
well.
of 11 and 12.
Yeah.
Mars is in the sub of Jupiter.
Mm-hmm.
Check Jupiter in 3.
Mm-hmm.
Check
So-
Jupiter in 9 or 11 or 12.
Jupiter's in 3.
Yes,
Jupiter is in
9 also.
9.
And
So
Jupiter is
Jupiter-
there in 11 also.
And he's 11 as well.
Okay, no, Jupiter is not appearing in 12.
No, in 11.
It is in 11.
Yeah.
It means a very good commitment has been done.
Yes, yes, yes.
Now, what is the final confirmation?
Rahu.
Check Rahu in 3 or 4 or 9 or 11 or 12.
So Rahu is in 3.
Yes,
Rahu is not in 4.
Rahu is there in 4. It is the resident of 4th house with positional status.
Oh, the resident of 4. Yeah.
Write down. Rahu is appearing in 3 and 4.
Yeah, yeah.
Rahu is not in 9, 11,
He's not
but
in 9, he's not-
Rahu is there in 12.
He's in 12.
Okay, Rahu has to offer the result of Sun.
Yeah.
Check Sun in these houses.
So the sun. The sun is not in 3,
Very correct. Not in 4.
not in 4,
It is there in 9.
in 9.
Write down. And Sun,
Uh-huh.
Sun is the resident of the 12th house with positional status.
I see.
Now Rahu has to offer the result of Ketu.
Ketu. Okay.
And Ketu we have already seen, it is appearing in 12.
Yeah.
Ketu represents Saturn.
Yeah.
Saturn is there in 4. 11.
Yes.
Ketu represents Mars. Mars is there in 11 and 12.
11 and 12.
So what do you say? 11th house, does the 11th promise for the settlement abroad or not?
Very good.
Very good. The promise is very strong. Very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, sir, we will read the 4th house also.
Okay.
As I said, in horary astrology, 4th is the house of current residence.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It must get linked with the 3 and 12. Only then the person will be able to move.
Yeah.
4th subsublord is Saturn.
7.
Write down Saturn.
Yeah.
Mark an arrow.
Saturn represents 4.
Saturn is in Ketu star.
Ketu star. So Saturn is in Ketu, Venus, Jupiter.
No, sir, Ketu is Saturn and Mars. Ketu oblique Saturn oblique Mars. Sir, you are reading Saturn.
Yeah.
Saturn is in Ketu star.
Yes, Ketu star. Yeah.
And Ketu represents Saturn and Mars.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay. And Saturn is in the sub of Venus.
Yeah.
It is in the sub of Jupiter.
Yeah.
Now see, Saturn is in Ketu star. If Saturn is in Ketu star, it is in the star of Saturn.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Saturn is there very much in 4 and 11.
Yeah.
Okay. There is the involvement of 4 and 11.
Yeah.
And Saturn is in Ketu star. There is the involvement of 12th also because Ketu is there in 12th.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Sir, Saturn is in the sub of Venus. Check. Venus we have already seen it is appearing in 12
Yes.
and it is appearing
And
in
11.
11 also.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the final confirmation?
Jupiter.
Jupiter is there in 3,
3, 9,
9,
11.
11. So will he be able to move finally or not?
Definitely.
Definitely. It means the promise of this horoscope is good.
Yeah.
This native can move from here.
Yeah.
Now we'll check the Dasha lot.
Okay.
Sir, what was the Dasha running?
So
It should
2017.
agree also.
Ketu Dasha.
Ketu Dasha. You write Ketu, sir. Read Ketu as a Ketu first.
Yeah. So Ketu Dasha. So Ketu.
Arrow,
Ketu.
Mars.
Saturn and Mars.
No, sir, first of all, you read Ketu as a Ketu. Ketu is in Mars star.
Yeah. Mars, Venus, Saturn.
Right. Mars you have already seen 11 and 12.
Yeah.
Venus is also in 11 and 12.
Yes. Yes.
And Saturn is there in 4 and 11.
Yeah.
Now you read Ketu as a Saturn.
Yeah. So Saturn is 4.
And Saturn you have already read as the 4th subsublot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you read Ketu as a Mars. And Mars you have already studied as the 11th subsublot.
Yeah.
It means the Ketu Dasha is very much favorable.
Yeah.
I will give a double click on it to get the bhuktis. See, this question was asked in May 2017.
Yeah. May.
And see, Rahu Bhukti was running.
Yes. Yes.
Rahu Bhukti was running up to September 2017. Afterwards, Jupiter Bhukti will run. Now, sir, you have to identify, is Rahu a stronger or a Jupiter a stronger?
Okay. So.
First of all, you read Rahu as a Rahu.
Okay. So Rahu
Is in Ketu, Moon, Mercury.
Ketu, Moon, Mercury.
Okay, Rahu is in Ketu star and Ketu
Yeah.
oblique Mars and Saturn.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ketu is in 12. Saturn in 4, 11. Mars in 11 and 12. So there is a relevant involvement.
Yeah.
It is in the sub of Moon. Moon is there in 3 and 9, 11.
Yes.
And finally,
Mercury.
Rahu is in the sub of Mercury and Mercury is there in 3 and 4.
Yeah.
And Mercury is appearing nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay, Mercury is having positional status. It is the resident of the 12th.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a very good linkage.
Very good.
Now read Rahu as a sun, as Bhukti Lord.
Yeah. So Rahu gives the Sun and Ketu, or the Sun and Ketu again.
Yes, Rahu represents Sun and Ketu. You read Rahu as a sun first.
Yes. So we do the Sun already. I don't think so. Yeah. 9, 11, and
No,
12.
sir.
Or 9 and 12.
You have to read Sun as a planet, whole planet. Sun is in Sun, Venus, Mars. This
Sun,
way
Venus,
you,
Mars, Sun,
this
Venus,
way you will
Mars.
read the promise, no?
Yeah.
Sun is in Sun star, Venus sub and Mars sub.
Yes. Yes.
And
So
sun you have already seen it is appearing in 9 and 12.
9 and 12. Yeah.
And Sun is in Venus sub. Venus is there in 11 and 12.
Venus 11 and 12. Yes.
And Sun is in the sub of Mars. Mars is there in 11 and 12.
Mars is in 11.
So Rahu as a Rahu and Rahu as a Sun you have studied. Now you read Rahu as a Ketu.
Yeah.
Ketu as the Dasha Lord you have already studied.
Yes.
It becomes a very strong significator.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
It means Rahu in total is a good significator.
Very strong.
Okay. After Rahu, Jupiter Bhukti will run. Now, sir, you read Jupiter Bhukti.
Okay, so Jupiter Bhakti. Jupiter is in Moon, Mercury,
Mercury,
Saturn.
Saturn. Jupiter is in Moon, Mercury, Saturn. Very correct. And Jupiter is having the positional status also.
Yeah.
So Jupiter having PS, Jupiter is appearing in 3 and 9 and 11, 3, 9, 11.
Yeah.
Write down.
Yeah.
Jupiter is in moon star. Moon is also there in 3, 9, 4, 11.
Mm-hmm.
Write down. Moon is appearing in 3, 4, 9, 11.
So 3, 4, 9, 11.
And club down Jupiter and Moon.
Yeah.
Okay. Now Jupiter is in the sub of Mercury.
Mercury, okay.
Mercury is there in 3 and 4.
3 and 4 and 12.
And Jupiter is finally in the sub of Saturn.
Jupiter is in the sub of Saturn. So
Saturn is there in 4 and 11 and 9.
4, 11, and 9.
So this is a very good linkage.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
Jupiter is very good too.
Jupiter is very good too. Now, sir, Rahu and Jupiter both are giving.
Yes.
Now we will check the transit of Jupiter.
I see.
See, Rahu Bhukti will run up to September 2017.
Yeah.
So we'll go to the ephemeris of May 2017 when this question was asked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tool ephemeris and May 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Now check in the May 2017 when this question was asked, Jupiter was transiting into the Mercury sign, Virgo.
Yeah, Virgo.
Okay, and in June also it is in Virgo sign.
Yes, yes, yes.
In July also it is in Virgo.
Yeah.
In August also it is in Virgo.
Mm-hmm.
In September it has changed the sign.
Yeah.
On 13th of September, Jupiter enters into the Libra sign.
Yeah.
It means for the next 1 year, from September 17 to September of 18, it will remain into the Libra sign.
Yes, yes, yes.
The Lord of Libra is Venus.
Mm-hmm.
It means during the period of Rahu Bhukti, in transit, Jupiter will either transit into the Virgo sign or into the Libra sign.
Yeah.
And in the Bhukti of Jupiter, in the Bhukti of in the Bhukti of Jupiter, Jupiter will be transiting into the Venus sign.
I see.
So we have to find out the linkage between the Virgo sign and the Libra sign. The Lord of Virgo is Mercury.
Yeah.
Read the promise of Mercury first. Then read the promise of Venus.
I see. So Mercury is 3, 4, and 12.
No, sir. Mercury as a planet. Always you have to read planet as a whole planet.
You got to go through the whole thing again. Mercury,
Venus, Sun. Venus we have already seen. It is appearing in 11 and 12.
Yeah.
And Sun is there in 9 and 12.
Mm-hmm.
It means there is the involvement of 9 and 12. Commitment is the 11 and 12.
Yes, yes.
Now read when Jupiter start transiting into the Venus sign, Libra.
Yeah.
And Venus sign is in Mercury, Moon, Venus.
Yeah.
It is more stronger than the Mercury.
I see.
Okay, write down Venus, arrow, Mercury, Moon, Venus.
Mercury, Moon, Venus.
See, Venus in this case is having positional status.
I see.
Write down Venus. Below the Venus, you write down 11 and 12.
Mm-hmm.
Venus is in Mercury star.
Mm-hmm.
Mercury you have seen 3, 4.
Yeah.
And 12.
Mm-hmm.
You club down Venus and Mercury.
Yeah.
Then commitment is with the Moon.
Yes.
Moon,
and Moon is 3, 4, 9, and 11.
Very good. And final confirmation Venus 11 and 12.
Mm-hmm.
So between the Jupiter transit into the Virgo sign or Jupiter transits into the Libra sign, which sign you feel is the stronger one?
The Libra.
Pardon?
Libra is stronger.
Venus is stronger.
No, Libra, the sign of Libra.
Libra means the sign of Libra is Venus.
Yeah.
It means after September 2017, he will be able to move.
Yes. Wow.
And for the next 1 year, Jupiter will be transiting into the Libra sign. Now we will try to find out the Antra.
I see.
See, Ketu Dasha and Jupiter Bhukti.
Yeah.
I'm giving a double click on.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
so all the Antras are opened.
Yeah.
Jupiter Antra, you have already studied as the Bhukti Lord.
Yeah.
Saturn, you have studied as the fourth sub Lord.
Yeah.
Now read Mercury Antra.
Mercury Antra. Mercury gives the results of.
Mercury is in Venus, Sun.
Yeah. Mercury, Sun, Moon. Sorry. Venus, Sun. Yeah.
Okay. Mercury itself is having positional status.
Yeah.
Mercury is appearing in 3, 4, 12. And Venus is there in 11 and 12.
Yeah.
You club down Mercury and Venus. And Venus is in, Mercury is in the sub of
the Sun.
That is appearing in 9 and 12. Okay. Now after Mercury, the Ketu Antra will run.
Yeah.
And Ketu Antra you have already studied as the Dasha Lord. It is very stronger.
Yes.
Then after Ketu, Venus Antra will run.
Yeah.
And Venus you have already studied as the 12th sub Lord.
Yeah.
Sir, among the Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, Ketu, Venus, etc., which Antra you find is the stronger one?
That's good. That's a good question.
Yes. You see, as you get closer to the Antra, Sukshma and Prana, at that time you need the activation of the 4th house, because at that moment the person has to leave the current place.
Yeah.
It means the 3rd house must appear at that time, because at that time he will leave. Otherwise, in Bhukti and Dasha, he will not be able to leave.
Yeah.
So you check, actually this gentleman left your India in the Ketu Antra.
I see.
And Ketu, you see, Ketu is my Dasha Lord. It is very much favorable.
Yeah.
Okay, Ketu, as I said, Ketu is in Mars star and Venus sub.
Yeah.
Then Ketu is a Saturn, you see, Ketu star and Venus sub.
Yeah.
Then Ketu is a Mars. Mars is in Mars, Jupiter.
Yeah.
Okay, this way you have to check.
I see.
Will you able to do it?
Yeah.
Timing is little difficult, but you will have to do more practice.
Yes.
The process is same.
Yeah.
We'll do another exercise. One more exercise I will take today.
Yeah.
Regarding the same.
Okay.
And I wish that you assess yourself in my presence.
Yeah.
Okay. See, this is another exercise. I show you the basic data. This is a number given by a female, 219.
Yeah.
Her question is settlement abroad. You see here.
Yeah.
She asked, will we settle abroad?
Yes.
I tell you the story. Actually, this female got an opportunity to work in foreign country on official tour. She was assigned some assignment, and she was asked to move for the other country on official deputation.
Yeah.
Now her question is, will we settle down abroad there permanently, or will I go for the official tour only and come back?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the chart detail. What is the procedure for assessing it, please? What will be the first point you will do?
Well, we have to take the number and construct the
No,
ascendant.
that number is already given, 219.
Yeah.
What is the
Select the
first?
ascendant.
Sir, you will construct the
The
horary chart.
genuineness of the chart.
Yes, you will construct the chart.
Yeah, construct the chart and the genuineness.
Yes. Number two, what is the second point? Fix the ascendant.
Fix the ascendant, yeah.
In this case, there is no need to fix the ascendant.
Yeah, because the woman is herself.
Yes. What is the third point?
We check the moon and the moon star. for
Yes, very
genuine.
correct. Correct.
Yeah.
Check the moon first, then the moon star.
I see. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the moon, the moon is in the star of Ketu. So
Sir,
here the moon is in the fourth house.
First of all, you read moon. Moon is the resident of fourth house.
Yeah,
Moon is in Ketu star.
it's in Ketu star.
Check Ketu in 3.
Ketu is not in 3.
Sir, Ketu is there in 3.
Oh, 3. Sorry, I'm looking at 2.
See,
Yeah, it's in 3. It's not in 4.
Ketu is there in 9.
It's in
And
9.
Ketu is there in 11.
And it's there in 11. Yeah.
Ketu is the resident of 9th.
Yeah.
Write down Ketu is appearing in 3, 9, and 11.
Mm-hmm.
And Ketu represents?
Ketu represents Saturn and the Sun.
Write down Ketu represents Saturn and Sun.
Mm-hmm.
And check Saturn and Sun in these houses.
Mm-hmm. So Saturn is Venus, Saturn Venus.
No, sir, Saturn planet.
I see.
You are reading Ketu as a Saturn. And
Yeah.
Saturn is there in not in 4, not in 3. Saturn is there in 11 and 12.
Yeah.
Write down. And
Saturn
Ketu
occupies 8.
represents Sun. Sun is also there in 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you say? Is this already genuine or not?
Yes.
Okay. Now, sir, as the previous exercise, you have to read the ascendant promise, then the 12th house, 11th and the 4th.
Yes. Yes.
The linkages you know very well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Preferably there should be the involvement of 12th house.
Yeah.
If 12th is not involving, you can check the involvement of 3 or 4 or 11 for the indirect relation.
Yeah.
Now read Ketu, the promise of Ketu as the ascendant sub-sublord.
Ketu is the ascendant sub-sublord.
Okay.
And Ketu has positional status. No, he doesn't. No, sorry. So Ketu is in 1 and
Sir, Ketu as a planet, you have to read that. Dear sir, Ketu mark an arrow. This is the way.
It's the Saturn Sun.
Why you are forgetting?
So,
Ketu is in Sun star, Jupiter sub and Venus sub. This way you will read, na?
yeah.
Yes.
So Ketu is in Sun star, and so the Sun is in the first house. The Sun is in the.
Sir, we need not to check the first. Whatever the linkage is given to you, you concentrate on that only.
Yeah. Sun is in the 4th house.
Yes, Sun is there in 4. It means that it is in the house of current residence.
And the Sun is in.
Not in 9, not in 11, not in 12.
Not in 12. Yeah.
It is only appearing in 4th.
Yeah.
Now, sir, if she has to move, I need a commitment with the 3 or the 12.
So
Check,
the commitment planet is Jupiter.
Jupiter. And Jupiter is there in 3 and 4 both.
Yeah.
See, Jupiter is there in 3. And Jupiter is there in 4 also.
Yeah.
Jupiter is there in 9.
Yeah.
Jupiter is there in 11.
Yeah.
Jupiter is there in 12. All the required houses has been appeared.
Yes, yes.
See, ascendant sub-sublord is Ketu. Ketu has involved the Sun. Sun is appearing in the 4th cusp.
Yes.
And there is the commitment through the Jupiter, and Jupiter is appearing in 3, 9, 4, 11, 12.
Yeah.
And what is the final confirmation?
Venus.
Check Venus in these houses.
So Venus is in 3.
Very correct. Not
Venus
in
is
4.
not in 4.
Okay.
Venus is in 9.
Okay.
Venus is not in 11 or 12.
Very good. Now Ketu as the ascendant subsublord you have studied.
Yeah.
If ascendant subsublord is Ketu, so ascendant subsublord will be Saturn and Sun also.
Yeah. So to check
Because Ketu represents Saturn and Sun.
Yeah.
Now you write down Saturn.
Yeah.
As
So
ascendant subsublord.
So Saturn is not in 3. Not
Saturn,
in 4.
you have Saturn as the planet you have to read.
Oh.
Why you are forgetting today?
Venus, Saturn, Venus.
Yes, Saturn is in Venus star, Saturn sub and Venus sub.
Okay, so we've already looked at Venus, and Venus is in 3, 4, and 9.
No, Venus is there in 3 and 9 only, not in 4.
Oh, it's not in 4. Okay.
And see, Saturn is having the positional status in this case.
Yeah.
You check, does Saturn appear in 3 or 4, 9 or 11 or 12?
Because Saturn, he's not in 3, he's not in 4, he's not in 9, he's in 11, and he's in 12.
Write down. Below the Saturn, you write down 11 and 12.
Yeah.
You club down Saturn and Venus.
So now we go to Venus.
It means when you clubbing down Saturn and Venus, it means there is the involvement of 3, 9, 11 and 12.
Yeah.
And Saturn is in the sub of Saturn.
Yeah.
And Saturn you have just seen 11 and 12.
Yeah.
Saturn is finally in the sub of
Venus.
Venus is there in 3 and 9.
Yeah.
Write down.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Brandon, Ketu as a Ketu you have studied as the ascendant subsublord.
Yeah.
Ketu as a Saturn you have studied as the ascendant subsublord.
Yes.
Now Ketu represents Sun also.
Yes.
So you will read Sun now. Sun as ascendant subsublord.
So the Sun is in Mars, Moon, Venus.
Very correct. Sun is in Mars star, Moon sub and Venus sub. Check Mars in 3, 4, 9, 11 and 12.
So Mars is not in 3, not in 4. Mars is not in 9. Mars is not in 11. And Mars is not in 12.
Sir, Mars is there in 12. It is the resident.
Oh, he's resident.
You have to check the resident position also.
Yeah.
It means the primary cusp has been involved.
Yeah.
Now, Sun is in the sub of?
Sun is in the sub of Moon.
Moon is only appearing in 4.
Yeah.
And Sun is finally in the sub of?
Venus.
Venus you have already seen 3 and 9.
Yeah.
Okay, write down. Now, sir,
Okay.
Ascendant promise you have studied. Ketu as a Ketu, Ketu as a Saturn and Ketu as a Sun.
Yeah.
Now read the promise of the 12th subsublord.
Okay. 12th subsublord equals Mercury. Okay.
12th subsublord is Mercury.
Yeah.
Mark an arrow.
And Mercury is Jupiter, Saturn, Saturn.
Okay. Mercury is in Jupiter star, Saturn sub and Saturn sub.
Yeah.
And see, Mercury, does the Mercury have PS?
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah.
Does the Mercury has PS?
Mercury, no.
Sir, it is having. It is not given in the software, but Mercury is having the positional status. Kindly read Mercury.
Oh, wow.
See, Mercury is in the star of?
Mercury is in the star of Jupiter.
And Jupiter is in the star of
Mercury.
Sir, it is a mutual exchange.
Yeah.
So Mercury will be having the positional status.
And so the program doesn't tell you that.
Pardon?
Yeah, you always have to check this, but the program doesn't always tell you correctly.
Okay, definitely you will have to check manually.
Yeah,
There is some error is there. Okay. Now Mercury is having PS. You check Mercury in 3, 4. It is there.
yeah.
Mercury is there in 12 also.
Mercury 3, 4, and 12. Okay.
And Mercury is in Jupiter star. Jupiter you have already studied 3, 4, 9, 11 and 12.
Yeah.
You club down Mercury and Jupiter.
Mm-hmm.
It means all the relevant house has been involved.
Yes, 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 yes.
Mercury is in the sub and sub of Saturn.
Yeah.
And Saturn, what do you feel? Saturn
And
is
7,
appearing in
11, and
11 and
12.
12. Write down.
Yeah.
Now, sir, the promise of ascendant subsolid you have studied.
Yeah.
Promise of the Moolba, the primary cusp 12th is you have studied.
Yeah.
Now check the promise of 11th subsolid.
11th house. So we just did the 12th house, right?
Huh. So 11th subsolid is Ketu.
Ketu. Okay.
Ketu you have already studied as the ascendant subsolid.
Yeah.
No need to read it again.
Yeah. So Ketu is Saturn and the Sun. Right?
Now, sir, you read the promise of the 4th house, which is the house of current residence, whether she will be able to move or not.
I see.
That is Jupiter.
Mm-hmm.
Mark an arrow.
I see. So Jupiter is in Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn.
Yes, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn. Jupiter is having positional status.
Yeah.
Write down Jupiter is having PS.
Yes.
And Jupiter is appearing in 3, 4, 9, 11 and 12.
Yeah.
Jupiter is in the star of Mercury. Mercury you have already seen 3, 4 and 12.
Mm-hmm.
You club down Jupiter and Mercury.
Yes.
It means there is a relevant involvement.
Yeah. 3,
All
4,
the
and
houses.
12. Yes.
And Jupiter is in the sub of
Saturn or Jupiter.
Jupiter is in the sub of Jupiter. Write down 3, 4, 9, 11 and 12.
9, 11, and 12.
And
okay.
see, Jupiter is not appearing in 2. Means
Yeah.
it will not make any what you say denial of the movement.
Yeah. Or
Now,
2
sir,
is denial. Yeah.
what is the final confirmation?
Final confirmation is Saturn.
See, Saturn is there in 11 and 12.
11 and 12. Yeah.
And you see, Saturn is there in 2 and 8 also.
Yeah.
Because there is the involvement of 3 and 9.
Oh, I see.
And Saturn is there in 2nd subsolid and 8th resident.
Yeah.
And what do you say? Will she be able to move or not?
Well, there's going to be some blockage there, family.
See,
the second house is denial.
Yes, second house is the denial of the third, the movement.
Yeah.
And 8th is the denial of the 9th, the long journey.
Yeah.
It means she will not be able to move.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is the promise of ascendant? See, ascendant subsolid is Ketu, 11th house subsolid is Ketu. And Ketu is finally in the subsub of Venus.
Yeah.
Venus is only appearing in 3 and 9. It is indicating journey. It is not indicating settling abroad.
Wow.
Okay. Ketu as a Ketu, when you studied, Ketu is in the subsub of Venus. Venus is there in 3 and 9. It is not in 4, 11 and 12.
Wow.
And when you studied Ketu as a Saturn, Saturn is also in the subsub of Venus.
Yes.
When you studied Ketu as the Sun, Sun is also in the subsub of Venus. It is only indicating the journey, that too with the difficulty.
Wow.
Okay, she will not be able to settling permanent abroad.
Yeah.
She will be able to move with difficulty, but she will not be able to settling abroad permanent.
So we have to travel. Yeah.
This will be the prediction for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Any question related to this?
No. Fine.
Is it clear?
Yes, it is clear. Yeah.
I will be sending the recording of this. You kindly watch it again and again.
I will.
Okay. And in the YouTube also, I have spoken on this topic, settling abroad.
Yeah.
You can find, you have got my link of YouTube.
Yeah, but it's in Hindi.
Okay, no, you will find in the English also.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, you will find the English also. I have spoken on this.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Okay.
You will definitely get. Now,
Yeah.
sir, keeping continue the 12th house, we will talk about the investment now. You take a new page.
Yeah. Okay.
Write down investments.
Mm-hmm.
See, 12th is a house of investment.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, if somebody asks, I want to invest in the real estate. Write down. I want to invest in the real estate.
Yes.
Will it be beneficial for me or not?
Mm-hmm.
So what will be the linkage? You write down A arrow BCD. A arrow
Okay.
BCD.
Yeah.
Under the A, you write down this is 1, 11 and 12 sub-sublot.
1,
11 and 12.
11, and 12. That's
Sir,
A.
12th will be the house of investments.
Yeah.
Okay. Involving 2. Involving 2 means your finances.
Yes.
When you invest in something, you have to spend from your own pocket.
Yes.
So 2 means your money.
Yeah.
And the commitment is with the 2, 6, 11.
2, 6, and 11. Okay.
Final confirmation 2, 4, 6, 11.
2, 4, 6, 11.
And
okay.
at the commitment level, you can add the 4 also, 2, 4, 6, and 11.
Yeah.
See, if ascendant 11th or 12th subsublord involving 2 means your money.
Yeah.
If it commits and finally confirm to 2, 4, 6, and 11, you will get the gain in the investment.
Yeah.
Write down, you can note down gain in investment.
Yeah.
And sir, along with the, suppose this native has asked, I want to invest in the real estate.
Yeah.
The house of real estate is?
It's 4.
4th. Write down A arrow BCD.
Mm-hmm.
A arrow BCD.
Yeah.
Under the A, you write down now 4 also. 4.
Mm-hmm.
It is 4th sub-sublord.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when he asks the related to the real estate, so your question will be the 4th sub-sublord must involve the second house. Involvement 2.
I see.
Commitment 2, 4, 6, 11.
2, 4, 6, 11. Okay.
And final confirmation 2, 4, 6, 11.
2, 4, 6, 11. Okay.
See, 4 sub-sublord, you have to read ascendant sub-sublord, 4th house sub-sublord, 11th and 12th.
Mm-hmm.
All these must become the significator like this only.
Yeah.
Only then he will earn through the investment, otherwise not.
Yeah.
Now, suppose involving 2. Write down involving 2.
Yeah.
Committing to 189.
Mm-hmm.
And final confirmation 189.
Mm-hmm.
You will not advise him to invest because his money will be spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because involving 2, committing to 1, 8, and 9, these all are the 3 detrimental houses.
Yeah.
In such case, you will not advise him to invest.
Yeah.
Suppose he wants to invest in the stock and share market.
Mm-hmm.
The house of stock and share or film, art, culture, etc. is 5th.
Which houses?
Stock and share.
Yeah.
Okay, the house of stock and share market is 5th.
5th house. Yeah.
A arrow BCD, write down A arrow BCD.
Yeah.
Under the A, you write down 5. SSL, 5th SSL.
Yeah.
Involving 2.
Involving 2.
Committing to 2, 4, 6, 11.
2, 4, 6, 11.
And final confirmation 2, 4, 6, 11.
2, 4, 6, 11.
In such case, he will earn. He will be benefited from the investment.
But the primary house is the 5th house.
5th house. Yes.
Yeah.
And if there is an involvement of second house, write down involving 2.
Yes. Has to involve 2.
Involving 2, committing to 189.
Yeah.
In this case, you will not advise him to invest. He will be spoiled.
Yeah.
So this way you will check the investments.
Yeah.
Okay, you take another page.
So the 8th house, why is the 8th house
Sir,
spoiler?
8 involving 2 committing to 8. It is the 7th position.
7th position. And the 9th house,
9 is the 8th position from the second house.
I see. Okay.
And 1 is the 12th.
1 is the 12th position.
So what is our principal position? 4, 7, 8 and 9 are the detrimental positions.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, sir, you take another page.
Okay.
Imprisonment. Give the heading imprisonment.
I see.
Will I go to the imprisonment anytime?
Mm-hmm.
So A arrow BCD.
Mm-hmm.
Under the A, you write down 1, 11 and 12.
1, 11
and 12. And
Yeah.
sir, the house of imprisonment, the primary house of imprisonment is 12th.
12. Yeah. That's
Okay.
the primary house.
Involving 12.
Yeah.
Committing to 3 and 8.
3 and 8.
Final confirmation 3, 8, 12.
3, 8, 12.
If such relation establishes in the horoscope, the person will go to the jail.
Yeah.
Okay, this sort of the relation should establish.
Yeah.
And along with the 1, 11 and 12 subsublord, the 4th house subsublord also indicated, because 4th is the current residence where the native is at the present.
Yeah, yeah.
So write down A arrow BCD again. A arrow BCD. Under the A, you write down 4th subsublord.
Uh-huh.
Involving 4, committing to 3.
4 and committing to 3. Okay.
Final confirmation 3, 8, 12.
3, 8, 12.
Naturally, he will go to the jail.
Yeah.
Any doubt?
No.
Now, the next, you take the next page. Return from the imprisonment.
I see.
Or release from the imprisonment.
Yeah.
Write down
Yes.
A arrow BCD. In this case, the 12th house will be the primary cusp.
I see.
A arrow BCD. Under the A, you write down 1, 11 and 12 subsublord.
Yeah.
Involving 12.
Involving 12.
Committing to 3.
Leading to 3.
Final confirmation 2, 4, 11.
2, 4, and 11.
4 is the residence. 2 is the family.
Yeah.
And 11th is the desires fulfillment. He will come back to home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. At final confirmation, I need 2, 4 and 11.
2, 4, and 11. Yeah.
And similarly, you have to check the 4th subsublord. A arrow BCD.
Yeah.
A, under the A, you write down this is 4th subsublord.
Okay.
Involving 4, committing to 3.
4 committing to 3.
Final confirmation 2, 4, 11.
2, 4, and 11.
So this sort of the relation should establish for returning back to home.
Yeah. So you have to check the 12th house sublord and the
Yes.
4th house.
1, 11 and 12. We have already seen.
Yes. Yes.
Any question?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, in the next class, we will start our birth time rectification.
Oh, what? Oh, birth rectification. Oh, good.
Okay, birth time rectification.
Yeah.
Now, sir, you will have to work very hard. And practically you will have to work.
Okay.
No problem. Okay, you start collecting few horoscopes of your and your natives or your relatives.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Okay, we will work one by one on each and every horoscope.
I see. Okay.
Okay, in the next class, we'll start the birth time rectification.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.